Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that completely turned my idea of leadership and greatness upside down. It's a story from the Bible, specifically from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, and it's one of those moments that, once you really get it, changes everything. Picture this. It's the Last Supper. Jesus is with his disciples, the very men who followed him for years. You'd expect a profound final lecture, maybe a strategic plan for the future. But what does Jesus do? He gets up from the table, takes off his outer garment, wraps a towel around his waist, and starts washing his disciples' feet. Just pause on that image for a second. In that culture, foot washing was the job of the lowest servant. It was dirty, smelly work. And here is Jesus, their teacher, their leader, the one they called Lord, on his knees, doing this humble task. Peter, one of the disciples, is so shocked he actually tries to refuse. He says, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" It's like seeing a CEO scrubbing the office toilets. It just doesn't compute. But Jesus' response is key. After he finishes, he puts his clothes back on, sits down, and asks them, "Do you understand what I have done for you?" Then he says, the verse that anchors our whole discussion today, John 13:14, "If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet." He's not just giving them a lesson in hygiene. He's giving them a blueprint for a whole new way of living. He's showing them what true greatness looks like. In our world, we think of greatness as climbing the ladder, gaining power, having people serve us. We build platforms, seek followers, and want to be at the top. But Jesus flips that entire pyramid upside down. He demonstrates that real influence, real leadership in his kingdom, isn't about being served, but about serving. It's about kneeling. So what does washing each other's feet look like for us today? In the 21st century, most of us aren't literally going to be washing our friends' feet, though there's a powerful symbolism there. It's about adopting the heart behind the action. It's about humble, practical, sleeves-rolled-up love. Washing feet might look like making a meal for a friend who just had a baby or is going through a tough time without them even having to ask. It might look like taking out the trash at home without being reminded, just to lighten the load for your family. It can be listening, truly listening, to someone who is hurting without jumping in to offer solutions or share your own stories, just giving them the space to be heard. It's about offering forgiveness quickly, even when your pride is screaming at you to hold a grudge. It's about showing up for people when it's inconvenient for you, when you're tired, when you have a million other things on your to-do list. This isn't the flashy, Instagrammable kind of love. It's not about posting inspirational quotes about service. It's the quiet, often unseen, thankless work of putting others before yourself. It's love that acts. Jesus wasn't too important to get his hands dirty for the people he loved, and his message is clear, neither are we. Think about the people in your life right now. Your family, your friends, your coworkers, your neighbors. Who has dirty feet? I don't mean that literally, of course. I mean, who is tired? Who is overwhelmed? Who is carrying a heavy burden that you could help lighten, even in a small way? Maybe it's sending an encouraging text. Maybe it's offering to babysit for a couple of hours. Maybe it's mentoring someone junior at work. The opportunities are all around us, every single day. The question isn't whether we have the chance to serve, but whether we have the humility to see it and act on it. Jesus set the ultimate example. The King of all creation knelt. He served, he loved, and he calls us to do the same. When we choose to serve each other with that same gentle, surprising humility, we reflect his heart to the world more powerfully than any sermon ever could. We become living examples of his love. So let's ask ourselves this week, whose feet can I wash? Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice washing feet in your own life? Let's keep the conversation going. See you in the next video.